So in the first time home buyers group I'm in, a potential buyer posted, "You don't need credit to buy a house." And it was just kind of like, you don't need credit to buy a house. Let's argue. So I don't know if she wanted to go back and forth about it or what, but there were agents going on there saying, you do, you do, you do. And the short answer is no, you don't need credit to buy a house. If you're paying cash or if you're using hard money, which is lending mainly for investment properties. Like, no one uses hard money lending to buy a house that they plan on living in. Do you need credit to get pre-approved for a house? The short answer is yes. Now, there are always exceptions to the rules, and every lender is different, but most lenders require for you to have some type of credit built in order to get pre-approved to buy a house. If you are looking to buy a house and you don't have credit, you can always try your hand to see if a lender will pre-approve you, but it is going to be very difficult for you to get pre-approved to buy a house if you do not have credit. Either way, if you want to build your credit quickly to get pre-approved to buy a home, or if you just want to build your credit up just because you just want to build your credit up, there are ways that you can do that quickly. One way is to add your rental payments to your credit report. Numerous studies shows that this will improve your credit score by a lot. Another way is called piggybacking, which is basically when you are added onto the credit accounts with someone with a positive credit history. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I can't think anybody that's going to add me to to their credit history. But if you have someone that's going to do that for you, good for you, give it a try. And the most popular ways to improve or get credit is to get a credit card. Just get you a good old-fashioned credit card with a $500 limit. Use it, to do purchases that you normally do on a regular basis and just pay it right off right away. Current credit card is a really good way to build your credit with daily uses, and you could just use the card. My husband and I have one. We got one recently. I don't even think you had to get pre-approved for it. It's a really easy process to get one. You basically can just add the card once it comes in the mail to your wallet. I think they give you a digital card as well with a card number that you can add to your wallet on your iPhone. I'm not really sure how it works if you have an Android, unfortunately, but I'm sure it isn't that much of a difference. So you basically add the card to your wallet on your phone. The current credit card basically helps you build your credit without getting into any debt because you're using your own money and you just add it onto the card. It will cap your spending based on what you add to the card. So once you use all of the money off of the card, you cannot spend it anymore until you add some more money to it. You also can set up direct deposit onto the card if you would like. They also have an app, so you can just download the app. Once you get your card or your card number, you can just add money from the app as well onto your card. There is also an app called Self that you can download to help with building credit. This app also offers an option to report your rent and your bills to count towards building your credit. This app allows you to report your rent, your cell phone bill, and your utility bills as well. You don't need credit to buy a house. No, you don't. Because if you have cash, you don't even need to be a part of this conversation because cash is king. So if you want to buy a house with cash, you don't have to talk to a lender at all. Credit is just if you want to get pre-approved for a loan, because they have to check to make sure that you are qualified and trustworthy to pay that loan off. Now, hard money lending, you don't have to have credit as well because it's typically an investment type of loan. So they will give you a loan based on the value of the property and the asking price. That's probably a conversation for another day, another video about hard money lending and how it works. If you're buying a house to live in, hard money is not for you. I would not suggest it at all. But if you're buying an investment property, then hard money lending is very popular, and they don't go off your credit, they go off of the value of the house.